to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock City, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup. It's the Auburn Tigers against the Texas Longhorns. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, along with Joel Kleck. Holly Rowe working the sidelines, and she has a weather report. Holly?
I can tell you on the field, we could not ask for better conditions this late in the season. It is a gorgeous day for college football here in this bowl game. I'm expecting both offenses to open it up and air it out. Perfect conditions. The field is in great shape. I'll keep you posted on just how things develop here on the field. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Holly. Clearly, both teams are going to have to adjust to the weather here today. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense comes on the field first today. And welcome to Miami's Hard Rock Stadium for this year's edition of the Orange Bowl. Just to say that name, Joel, this brings back so many memories. So much college football history has taken place down here in South Florida.
And for a couple of guys that went to Colorado, certainly a lot of history. And yes, that was definitely a clip. So Colorado wins that national championship. But here in this edition of the Orange Bowl, I got to tell you, I am so excited to see these two teams play. What great seasons they've had. They are one step away from competing for a championship.
Defense all over that first down throw. Short gain makes it 2nd and 7. Back to pass. It's Manning. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Looks like he's going to run it. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
These are the plays that are really hard to design as an offensive coordinator. You just got to trust the quarterback and his training. He's got his eyes down the field, but when he senses that it's not there, he can take off. And then here's the key. A guy that has a nose for the line to gain and can move the chains. This is just good all the way around.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
The Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. Catch made on the out route. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
The Longhorns looking to cash in this red zone trip. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. In the red area, it's Smothers. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
2nd down play coming up. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Here comes the 7th play of a good-looking opening drive, but it's 3rd down now. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion to throw. It's Manning. Defense is coming after him. Able to convert on third, sets up first and goal at the 8.
This is the element to this quarterback's game that I've been so impressed with watching film, is his ability to take off and create first downs with his legs. And here he's able to do that and get the ball down inside the 10, create goal-to-go situation. This is a great series, a great decision by the quarterback. Now they need to cap it off and get in the end zone.
Play action here on first down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
Solid game puts him in good position for second down and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Auburn Tigers offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. Spinning out of the tackle. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Dropping back, it's Brown. On the move now. He's got enough for the first down and still going. Slides to avoid the big hit. So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle, it's Johnson. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Throwing off play action. Under pressure, just lets it go.
This is a great job defensively on two fronts. One, the coverage down the field. There's nowhere to really throw this football, but also the pass rush was forcing the quarterback to stay in the pocket. Man, I thought he was inside of the pocket as he threw that ball away. I thought there should have been a flag, Chris.
2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. And he'll set up to throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm? And the Longhorns offense takes the field.
They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Back to throw. It's Manning. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
That is a good completion from this quarterback. In this part of the field, everything is reduced down and restricted. The lanes are tighter, the windows are smaller, and they're able to get this conversion and create a 1st and goal. That's a really good job by this offense.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. A quick juke to get free. Touchdown, Longhorns. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Smart to get down right there and avoid the big hit. He's able to get what he can get, and he gets down. Now you just live to play another down.
Here's the 2nd down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center guard, getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
Line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Important 2nd down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Brown. On the run here. Lets it go. Grabbed by the receiver. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down.
Well, Chris, this defense is going to have to change something up. The quarterback is way too comfortable. These wide receivers are winning on the outside. This passing game is in rhythm, so the defense has got to change. Whether it's coverage and or blitz, do something different.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
You'll love to see this as an offensive play caller. Now you're creating second and short. Beautiful scramble by the quarterback. He gets himself up the field. Not quite a first down, but now it's time to take a shot. This is where you go heavy play action and put that ball down the field. Second and short is the perfect time for this play.
Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Cobb. Got an opening here. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
Well, this is why first and second down success is so critical. You give yourself a 3rd and short, and now you can throw it or run it. And a lot of us thought they were going to run it here, but you can still put this ball in the air, and the quarterback is able to get a nice completion, and they're able to move the chains.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Touchdown, Tigers! Caught in the end zone.
That is a massive score for this group. It really creates a different game moving into the 3rd quarter. You create that momentum with the score before half, that locker room just feels different at halftime.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. To the air, it's Manning. The pass rush closing in. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Chris, he's really got to be aware of where he is on the field. He was dangerously close to that pocket line. If he's inside the pocket, that really should have been grounding. To my eye, it looked like he was inside.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Brown. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Springfield. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
Longhorns will kick this deep to begin the second half. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. That'll pick up the first down. He's brought down to the 21.
Really good play call here offensively. They're going to go with this read option. So they're going to read the in-man on the line of scrimmage. And as he crashes down towards the back, the quarterback just keeps it. What I love about it is his athleticism on the outside. You can see that he's got some skill and some speed, and he's able to pick up a really nice gain here.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. On the run, he'll let it go. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
There's the handoff. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. The ball is loose. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
That is such a fortunate bounce right here. As the ball hits the ground, it goes out of bounds. And, Chris, they're going to live to punt it away here on 4th down. Wow, what a break.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. And the Tigers will line up to punt it away. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Oh, what a move. Oh, and it's a fumble. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway. Offense ready to start this drive. On 1st down, it's play action. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is what makes this defensive tackle so good. The ability to rush the quarterback from the interior. And here, even on play action, he's able to destroy the blocks in front of him, get into the backfield, and get to the quarterback. Big fella doing work.
Sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. Looking to pass. It's Brown. Finds an open target on the left side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Extending the play now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
This guy is in complete control right now. He doesn't love what he sees down the field, and he sees an opening for his legs, and he's able to take it. He gets the line to gain, and then he slides and avoids the hit. A++. This quarterback's playing at a very high level.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's got space. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
And at 1st down, they go right back to him. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short gain.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on second and third down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And now the handoff. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Dropping back, it's Brown. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. Second and goal for the offense. They'll try to run this one in. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, now you look forward to third down, and this offensive coordinator is going to have to dial something up, I think, to a wide receiver on the outside. Where's his one-on-one? Does he have his best player, and what's his matchup? And this quarterback has got to think about throwing the football on time. It's a condensed space. The windows are small. The ball's got to be on time and on target to convert.
So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think you can settle for a field goal here. You need to put the ball in the end zone, and so now it's best play, best matchup. What do you got on that play sheet? Give me some heat off the sheet here on 4th.
This could be the biggest play so far. 4th and goal, and this offense is down, needs this. Looking to the end zone. He had all day back there before throwing a strike. Touchdown, Auburn.
Chris, this is the matchup that is so difficult to stop. When you're in the red zone, you get a tight end that can go down the field and force a mismatch. That is a beautiful place to throw the ball as a quarterback. He finds his guy, and it's a touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the back now goes in motion. A play action looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Townsend. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, that's exactly where they wanted to go with this ball. You can tell by this play fake. You get some play action pass, and there is conflict on the defense, and more specifically on the defenders responsible for the tight end. He's your primary target, and they're able to get the ball to him for a nice big gain. Beautiful play call, great execution by the quarterback, tight end, running back, everybody involved.
Nice grab. It's Brown. Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. To throw, it's Manning. Grab behind the line, it's Smothers.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Just a disappointing set of downs right there, but with the clock where it's at, Chris, they can get the ball back. Maybe they're going to punt this ball away and rely on their defense, try to get another series moving forward.
The Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. They'll kick it away here. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They'll run it to the left. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
And it'll be Smother right at the line for no gain.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. And now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. The Tigers will have to kick this away. Money comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Clock stops officially 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. Now it's 2nd down here. To the air, it's Manning. Catch made on the left side. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
They're doing such a good job of recognizing coverage. Watches the wide receiver, sees that it's man, so he continues to run in his route. And as a quarterback, you've got to understand that your window is going to be tighter. You're not looking for an open gap. No, you're trying to look for a window and a matchup that you like. He finds it with his wide receiver, accurate ball, and he gets some yards after the catch for a first down.
He's got a man down the middle. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Oh, this is a beautiful pass by the quarterback right down the middle of the field. And this defense better figure something out because they will continue to work this area if they don't defend it. I love the fact that they're able to attack and get a big completion down the field.
The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Caught behind the line. It's Coleman. We have a timeout call by the Tigers. That's their first. Chance to strategize for this 2nd down play. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. On the move now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. And now Auburn will spend their second timeout. Strategy session before this third down play.
Got to have your head on a swivel as a quarterback outside of the pocket. I feel like he does a nice job here, Chris. Look, he gets what he can get, and then he just gets down and avoids the big hit. That's a nice job.
That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. And the final timeout called by the Tigers. Big fourth down play coming up as they decide what to call. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. That kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. They now have the lead. A pressure kick here late in the game.
Well, I thought in that situation they might go for it. Fourth and short in the red zone. But they did talk about points being at a premium in this matchup. And if they got in this situation, they wanted to put points on the board, and they do so here.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. To throw, it's Brown. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Nimrod. Tackle made after a big gain.
That is a good job by this wide receiver and the quarterback recognizing the zone coverage. When you've got a crossing route, you've got to sit down in that window. You see it zone, sit down, give the numbers to your quarterback, and he's able to put the ball on the frame, and they get a nice completion there. This is a great job of recognition from everybody on the offense, but more specifically that wide receiver and quarterback.
They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
What a huge first down to stop the clock, and now they need to move quickly. They've got to get points on this drive.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. First down, looking to throw the ball. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
This just feels like 2 steps forward and 1 step back. They get the explosive play on the previous snap, and the defense is able to get right back in and get to the quarterback and create the sack. Really good job by them. But I will say, you've got to maintain and sustain the momentum as an offense. They need to get right back on the horse and try to create some positivity.
And that will do it for our coverage here. Thanks for joining us. For Joel Platt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.